The path to strength is not always walked with heavy steps. The road to clarity is not found in more effort but in wiser choices. And the journey to longevity does not begin in the pharmacy. It begins in the kitchen. My name is Shihangi, and today I invite you to listen not with your ears, but with your life. What I am about to share is not a diet, nor a health trend. It is a wisdom that has been buried, forgotten, and is now resurfacing. For those of you who still wish to rise, who still wish to walk with energy, to think with clarity, to sleep in peace, and to move with strength and serenity. Even after 60, this message is for you. Many people believe that aging is synonymous with decline. After a certain number appears on the calendar, they believe their body must break down. Stiffness, fatigue, and mental fog are all part of the deal. But I tell you this, it is an illusion. It is not time that breaks us. It is what we consume, what we ignore, what we neglect, and most importantly, what we forget. Today, I want to bring you back to the beginning, to the source. There are 3 humble foods, vegetables, yes, but more than that, sacred allies of your biology. Simple but profound, quiet but powerful, forgotten by many yet remembered by the wise. If you're over 60, if you wake up with less energy, if your walks feel shorter, your thoughts slower, or your digestion weaker, then know this, your body is not broken. It is hungry. Hungry for oxygen, hungry for balance, hungry for life. Let us begin with the root that gives blood its rhythm, the humble beet. This is not theory. This is biology. Beets feed your mitochondria, the energy factories of your cells. They do not stimulate you with sugar or caffeine. They oxygenate you. They circulate you. They awaken you. In clinical studies, seniors who added beets to their meals experienced steadier heart rates, sharper thinking, and better sleep. Why? Because beets generate nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes your blood vessels and fuels your brain. This is not a supplement. This is not magic. This is nature, real, accessible, and alive. When your blood flows freely, your thoughts flow clearly. When your cells receive oxygen, your spirit awakens. And when your heart beats with strength, your life beats with purpose. Beets are not loud. They do not demand attention, but inside they carry the color of vitality. That deep crimson is not just pigment, it is the blood of the earth. And when you eat it, it becomes the breath of your body. After 60, many people complain of feeling tired after walking or that their memory is fading. But very few ask the most important question, am I oxygenated? Every step you take, every word you speak, every thought you form, it all depends on one silent force, circulation. Beets increase nitric oxide. Nitric oxide widens your blood vessels, like widening a river, so more life can pass through. The result? More blood reaches your brain. Your memory sharpens. Your focus deepens. Your breathing slows, not because you forced it, but because your body is finally aligned. When blood flows freely, emotions no longer stay stuck. Anxiety is reduced. Depression lightens. Why? Because your body and mind are not separate. They are one river, and beets nourish that river. This is why monks do not rely only on meditation mats. They rely on food. Meditation is not just what you think, it is also what you eat. You may have noticed your sleep is not as deep as it once was, or that your mornings begin slowly. Your limbs stiffen, your thoughts feel heavy. Beets change this. Not instantly, but consistently. With steady use, your blood pressure balances, your sleep deepens, and your brain sharpens. You don't need another pill. You need blood that moves like a river, not a swamp. So, how should you consume beets? Not raw, not in sugar-laden juice. Roast them, steam them, grate them into soups, combined with olive oil, garlic, or a touch of sea salt. Eat them warm. Let your body absorb them like sunlight. But more important than how is why. Because when you eat for energy, you no longer chase it. You embody it. Beets are more than food. They are breath, life, and circulation. After 60, circulation is not optional. It is everything. Now, let us move from the river of blood to the furnace of fire. If beets feed your bloodstream, then sauerkraut heals your gut. And if you do not understand your gut, you do not understand your body. The greatest battles are often invisible. They are not fought with fists or swords. They are fought within you every day inside your gut. You may not see it, but your gut, a powerful intelligence system, holds the front line of your health. After 60, this is the battlefield where most begin to lose without ever knowing the war had started. You feel anxious, tired, cloudy, bloated, moody. You think it's in your mind, but it begins in your gut. Over 70% of your immune system lives there. 90% of your serotonin, the happiness hormone, is made there. Your energy, digestion, mood, and resilience all begin in your second brain. And this is where sauerkraut enters not as a food, but as a warrior. A living shield that stands guard over your most vulnerable system. Sauerkraut is cabbage transformed by time, salt, and natural bacteria. What results is not decay, but evolution. With every fork of real sauerkraut, you send trillions of friendly bacteria into your gut. These are your allies. They restore balance, repair damage, push out invaders, and help you digest your food, thoughts, and stress. Many elders wonder why they are sick more often now or why small infections linger longer. The answer is often simple: the gut has lost its strength. Sauerkraut rebuilds it one bite at a time. Fermented foods are not theory, they are proven. When your gut is balanced, inflammation drops. Your joints ache less. Your belly softens. Your mind lightens. But many miss this wisdom. They chase expensive pills, synthetic probiotics, fiber drinks. They forget that the most powerful medicines are not found in boxes but in barrels and jars, in the hands of those who remember how to ferment. Real sauerkraut needs only 3 things: cabbage, salt, and time. No vinegar, no preservatives, just patience. This is not fast food. This is slow strength. When the gut is calm, the mind is clear. When the gut is stable, emotions do not hijack your day. You think better, respond better, and feel better. This is why when monks train their bodies, they begin with food. They understand you cannot master the self if your gut is in chaos. So, how do you bring this guardian into your life? Start with 1 tablespoon, not too much. Let your body adjust. Eat it with your meals, not alone. Combine it with cooked foods, soups, stews, and warm grains. The contrast of warm and cool, living and cooked, creates harmony. But remember, not all sauerkraut is medicine. Pasteurized products have no life. They are dead foods. Choose raw, refrigerated sauerkraut, the kind that is still alive. There's a reason why almost every long-living culture includes fermented foods. Korea has kimchi, Japan has miso, Europe has kraut. These are not side dishes. These are traditions of survival. And now, in your later years, they become tools of thriving. You don't just want to live. You want to live well, with clarity, lightness, and energy that comes from within, not from caffeine or sugar. You do not need more to feel better. You need less, but wiser. You do not need extreme change. You need real consistency. The truth is, longevity is not a miracle. It is a series of wise daily choices: a bowl of sauerkraut, a moment of mindfulness, a life aligned with nature. We've spoken of beets, the blood of carrots, the eyes, the skin, the liver, and now sauerkraut. The gut, the mind, the immune system. These are not fads. They are foundations. In a world obsessed with the new, we must return to what is eternal. In the next and final part, we will bring it all together. We will talk about the deeper transformation that happens when you master these 3 foods, and we will reveal the 3 vegetables to avoid, the ones that steal your energy and silently harm your body. We began this journey not just to learn about vegetables, but to awaken ancient wisdom. To remember that your food is not separate from your fate. You now understand what nourishes: beets for blood circulation and life force. Cooked carrots for vision, skin, and detox. Sauerkraut for gut balance, immunity, and emotional calm. But now we must speak of the opposite, the hidden enemies that inflame, weaken, and confuse your system after 60. Not all vegetables are allies. Some are thieves in disguise. Stay tuned as we reveal the 3 vegetables you must avoid. Your body is wise. It knows the difference between real and artificial nourishment. Let your food be the guide to your longevity.